Alright.
It's the most common gentleman stage for a starter, which is more common.
Okay, so we got Kyle explaining the rules for stage bans in general.
You could do
Going to Smashville, typical Midwestern move here, especially Purdue thing. Okay, Ness versus Mewtwo. I feel like pretty much every matchup is defined by Ness in the sense that if your character has a good neutral or on-stage game, you can contest Ness fairly well, and then if you have a good off-stage game, Ness becomes super like easy to take care of at times because the problem with Ness, honestly, that keeps him out of like people used to think this character was top tier. That was in the early days of this game though, when people were bad. Getting a lot of mileage off these forward airs. Ooh, good recovery by Esper there. But yeah, I see if Blorp can exploit his bad off-stage game, then we'll which you'll likely see a lot in Ness matchups. It's just a problem that this character faces on a day-to-day basis. Esper getting good mileage off his aerials. Something you'll see a lot of Ness mates do is stagnate their rise with the PSI magnet. Doesn't quite together, but the spike is going to take the first stock. So Blorp already showing that he came here to win. He has a lot of good bread and butter with this character. He knows like down tilt's a good tool to throw out just because of its extensive range. About as good as Donkey Kong's down tilt, honestly. He's trying to get some stuff off this by recovering with his PSI magnet, but sometimes he's throwing it out in dangerous situations. He hasn't used it too much, but when he has, it's been slightly punishable. Alright, back air is going to do it. Ness's back air, pretty ridiculous KO potential. But we do have a 65% lead here from Blorp. And with all of his moves being refreshed, he has fair as a much better kill option. I know our Guy Hero, Rip Guy Hero, if he was here, he would define that as an aerial falcon punch that combos. And it really is. Mewtwo's forward air, one of the most insane moves in the game, but not busted, I don't believe, because the hitbox isn't super massive. You have to be pretty accurate with it, honestly. Ooh, goes deep there for that edge guard. Safely gets back to stage. He could have been in a very bad spot there. But Blorp having a very safe recovery there. But now we are getting in dangerous territory. Mewtwo is one of the lightest characters in the game, and a back throw with Rage might kill, but so would an up throw? I think an up throw might have done it there with Rage. Up. Oh, is this going to do it? That's probably going to do it. Yep. Good game one to Blorp right there. Alright. Really impressive showing, understanding this character's fundamentals pretty decently for saying he's never done something like this before, so that's pretty cool. Good stuff to Blorp. Sorry for I'm underselling his skill. I was just don't recognize him, so it's easy to make unfounded assumptions. Are you kidding? Oh, okay, it was already on. I was worried that the microphone wasn't on for a second. I was like, is that why we've been having so much trouble with it? Okay. It's not my usual headset. We're using Sparn's headset privilege. But, running it back to Smashville, I think this is... Oh, man. I have no idea where she's at. Oh, barely makes it back. Right there. She's right there. She's on her way. She's on her way. She's on her way. Alright, sorry about that. We had someone asking about where one of our contenders are. Okay, so we have Ness in an off-stage situation. Like I said, never good. Never is where you want to be with Ness, to be perfectly honest. I just think that's his biggest disadvantage today in this game. Gets a ton of health back, though, from the fully charged Shadow Ball. That's one thing that can make this matchup kind of difficult for Mewtwo, I believe, is just how much damage he can recover off of those Shadow Balls. Even the small ones still heal a good enough amount of damage to make it a decently worthwhile tactic.
Yes, hi, hello.
Forward air, not quite going to seal it, but he's getting some ability to charge. Ooh, okay, good way to fair to avoid that down air spike. But again, he would be very susceptible to it. I can't stress that enough, honestly. It's just why I feel bad for Ness players, because people, they argue that this character's good, and he is. Like, it's the same thing with Lucas. They're both good characters, but because their offstage game is just meh, in a game where almost every character has been buffed off stage, I think that it's a very unfortunate reality. Lucas not so much has a bad offstage game because his up B is just fundamentally better. It doesn't kill as early, but I don't think that's what you need when you're talking about recovery, and up throw is going to do it. So we have another stock lead by Blorp here. Let's see what kind of, if he can get any sort of extra damage off of this stock before he loses his, because yikes. Just constantly using those nairs. I believe Ness's nair is frame 3, and it has good knockback. It's a pretty decent move, honestly. One of Ness's best. Great approach option, great KO option towards edge. Okay, I was kind of worried there. Mewtwo's up B is hard to deal with because of how bizarre it acts at times. Like if you rub up against the ledge while recovering, you can be in a very dangerous spot. Ooh, wow! Tries to catch the landing there with the forward smash. Mewtwo's showing some excellent movement right now. Ooh, tries to auto cancel his landing with a dare, but unfortunately, it doesn't quite work out for him. That's going to be the set though. Good stuff to Blorp there. Really great set to Blorp.